Hello dear friends, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Today, we will once again delve deeply into the world's current affairs and the position of the United States and Europe within that context. The world is changing rapidly, and understanding the geopolitical impacts of these changes is critically important for shaping our future. And today, Trump and Zelensky met at the White House, while Trump accuses Zelensky of not being grateful enough for United States support. The meeting was tense, the planned agreement was not signed, and Zelensky left early. European leaders expressed support for Ukraine. Okay. Firstly, Trump's return and the new wins in America. Trump's reemergence. The return of Donald Trump to politics could signify the start of a new era, not only for the United States, but for the entire world. Trump views the European Union as a structure created to weaken the United States and has threatened to launch an economic war against the European Union. This could lead to serious tensions in transatlantic relations and radicalization in domestic policy. Trump's steps in domestic policy are also quite significant. The situation of transgender soldiers in the military, LGBTQ+ rights, and pressure on social media highlight new dimension of America's cultural war. The Pentagon's social media directive raises questions about freedom of expression and the principle of inclusiveness. Struggle against the deep state. Trump's rhetoric about fighting the deep state becomes tangible through purges in Americans' intelligence against the removal of those not loyal to America might lead to domestic instability and could trigger unpredictable moves in foreign policy. And second, crisis in Europe and Turkey's role. German elections and the future of the European Union. The latest elections in Germany can be seen as a critical turning point for the future of Europe. The rise of the far right threatens the European Union's core values and unity. Meanwhile, Germans' decreasing trust in the United States could prompt Europe to explore new directions in defense policies. And France's loss of influence in Africa. France's vanished presence in Africa has reignited debates about neocolonialism. Tensions with former colonists are prompting the European Union to reassess its foreign policy vision. And peace army and Turkey. The nation of establishing a peace army in Europe underscores Turkey's growing strategic importance in the region. However, uncertainties remain regarding the structure, aims, and Turkey's role within such a force. President Erdogan's statement that only Turkey can save the European Union reflects the country's desire to open a new chapter in its relationship with the European Union. That's opportunity for Turkey. Yeah. And third, Turkey's ascendancy in regional power dynamics. Turkey's growing significance. Turkey is becoming an increasingly influential actor in its region, Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan's remarked that no security architecture can exist without Turkey, underscores the nation's regional ambitions. Relations with Russia. Russia Foreign Minister Lavrov's visit to Turkey signifies a search for cooperation on Syria, Ukraine, and the Black Sea, among other issues. However, the scope of this collaboration and its effect on Turkey's ties with the West warrant close scrutiny. This is the situation in Syria. Turkey's military operations in Syria and the Development Road Project have the potential to reshape regional geopolitical balances. Nonetheless, attacks in northern Syria and the United States' decision to close its airspace may limit Turkey's freedom of action. And new alliance and race in the Middle East. Israel-Egypt relations. A potential breakdown in the alliance between Israel and Egypt could upset the security dynamics of the region. Egypt's military activities in Sinai and can be interpreted as a challenge to Israel's regional policies. Impact of the Axis storm. The Axis storm attacks affects not only the Israeli-Palestinian conflict but the entire Middle East. Any potential change of leadership in Jordan may cost Israel one of its closest allies. And Iran's role. Iran's sectarian policies and nuclear program continue to pose a significant threat to Israel and the Gulf states. A new world order. Multipolarity. The world is moving towards a multipolar structure that cannot be governed from a single center. The shift brings both opportunities and risks for regional powers. Evolving alliance. The rigid alliances of the Cold War era have given way to more flexible, interest-based relationships. In this new era, Turkey and regional power pursue a multifaceted foreign policy, collaborating with various players. The role of technology. Advances in artificial intelligence, blockchain, and other technologies are creating new arenas for warfare and competition. Countries investing in these fields can boast their competitive edge. Counter-terrorism, as a terrorist organization such as ISIS and the PKK loves ideological ground and public support. Middle Eastern states, particularly Turkey, find a valuable opportunity. Yet the need for international cooperation in counter-terrorism remains essential. And the final word. The world is going through a complex and unpredictable period. Countries must leverage their strategic positions and regional influence to play an active role in this process. However, they should act prudently, keep their national interests in focus, and draw lessons from historical experiences. Remember, balanced politics and multi-dimensional diplomacy are the keys to success for nations in these challenging times. See you soon.